Good morning and welcome back to my channel. This is not the usual post that I'd intended to put out because, well, to be honest, this week has been a little sad, to put it mildly. The ongoing situation around the world has given me a little bit of a depression this week, and I just felt a little strange at continuing to make models and builds of overtly military nature. And as a lot of my builds are of an overtly military nature, I just didn't feel comfortable with continuing to work on such projects this week. I don't want this post to become overtly political, so I'm not going to say much more other than what the world knows in an obvious way. But I wanted to show you some of the things I was doing this week because hopefully it was just a bit of tidying up and clearing up of stuff. As my skyship is not particularly military, I have worked a little bit on this. I have, as you can see, added some lifting units, some kind of propellers that will and thrusters that will lift the thing into the air. I have created better looking fins for the underside of the skyship, and I have put some more paneling and skin and stuff at the front and extended the poop deck. So the whole thing now looks, well, quite like a kind of pirate ship, perhaps. Although I'm trying to I'm trying to get rid of anything, as I say, of an aggressive nature at the moment. But we can't stop our modelling ideas coming to the fore, so I guess, well, that's what I've ended up with anyway. But of course, the next part of it will be to start putting primer onto it and doing more work there. I'll be going back to my mech when I feel a bit more comfortable about doing so, and I've decided that I'm going to paint it in khaki colours, as if it's taking part in a desert war campaign. But as I say, at the moment I don't feel particularly comfortable in pursuing overtly military stuff, so I'm not going to do so at the moment. So what I am working on is the Battlestar Galactica vintage launch station, which I'm going to glue together. And then I found these old bits of printer cartridges, which I have started to stick together, and that's going to be married together with this launch station, and I'm going to try and see if I can get some kind of capital ship out of it. So that's the build for this kind of weekend, just to start the process off, so to speak, and see what it looks like. Probably won't get very far this weekend, and I've got a lot of work on, so you know, work-wise. So I'm not sure how far I can pursue this week. So this might be a shorter post than usual. But anyway, there we are. I don't want to get too down or depressing because after all, this is a modelling website, a modelling post, not anything else. But well, I just thought I'd share my views and how I feel at the moment. After all, it's my channel and I can say what I want on it, can't I? All right, let's continue. Let's continue with this build and see how far I can get this weekend. So yeah, so what I've done is I have glued up the top part of the launch station, so it's all firm, and I have connected it to this structure at the bottom, which is made up of printer parts, printer cartridges. Now you can't really see it very well, I suppose, because it's black. If I put it there, you can see the general idea of what I'm doing with it. So yeah, this gives it an undercarriage. As I say, as with all my builds initially, it looks rather messy, but I think the general shape is getting there. Yeah, the general kind of block shape is getting there. It's not as big as my previous ships, as you can see, but I think I'm going to scale it down for this one. I'm not going to do a big one. I'm going to do a medium-sized ship because it's to do with space more than anything else. So, so yeah. So this is what it's looking like at the back and the front, and these bits here. Put it there. That's going to fit on the back as a kind of as a propulsion system. The whole thing's going to look compact and blocky as a capital ship, but with lots of bits on it. And I found these bits, which obviously are from the bottom end of an A-wing starfighter, but when lots of greeblers are added to it, gives the impression of a kind of a big detailed hull, rather like the big star destroyers. So yeah, that's the kind of idea I'm looking at. That's going to be the bridge area, and I'm toying with the idea of perhaps purchasing a small star destroyer, Rebel star destroyer, which will give me the conning tower, the kind of the hammerhead kind of shaped conning tower at the top there, unless I can find something else which will do just as well. I don't like purchasing too much stuff, kit bashing, but there you go. You got the general idea. So that's it. Yeah, that's the idea of this particular capital ship build. Obviously, there's going to be lots of stuff going on at the front. What they are and what it's going to be, I have no idea at the moment, but we will sort something out for that sort of side of things. But yeah, that's the idea. Okay, so looking interesting, and we'll see how far we can push it. But happy with that at the moment. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so I've continued for a little bit longer this evening, and as you can see, I've started to fabricate the back, and this is with the junk I found to fabricate the engine structure at the back of the capital ship, which I think is looking quite interesting. And I have also filled out the, what do you call them? I suppose the starboard and starboard side. What's the opposite of starboard? I'm not quite sure. But anyway, the starboard side and the other side. Hang on, I'm just going to turn this around there so you can get some idea of what it looks like at the back. So that's beginning to pop a little bit with the design. I rather like that. And then we have the front side. Again, this is what it looks like from there. I haven't actually attached these bits yet because I want to fill in the interior of the canopy, so to speak. But so that's what it looks like there. So that's coming on okay. And let's turn it around again. And that's the profile of the ship. So yeah, it's looking blocky, but it won't look so blocky when I've developed the bridge section and the front as well. Okay, so that's that for today, I think. Done quite enough, really. I say you can't really see it too well because the undercarriage is black, but I might apply just a quick coat of primer to bring out the undercarriage so that I can see what I'm looking at as well as everybody else. Alright, that's it for this particular video. Thank you for watching. I would like to say that I've had a pleasant surprise, and I've now reached 500 subscribers, which I'm so grateful for and so humbled about. So I want to thank you all really very much for subscribing. This video has been, I say, a little bit different because it's been made under rather trying circumstances, I guess, for the world. So I'll just leave you by saying that we of the model making community, well, we're makers. We create, we don't destroy. And let's hope that the world continues along that path. We should create things, things of beauty, things of interest, things that will benefit people. Let's try and leave beside destruction and negativity. We're better than that. All right, guys. See you next time. Bye.